I want to thank everybody for coming. This is a wonderful show. We are actually running a little behind schedule, so I'm just going to say that it is our idea to reach out to the youth, and that was the entire inspiration for this event. We have 20 young conservative people that we have picked from the community that are here, and I'm proud to introduce our first young conservative who is going to give us a speech. He is J.T. Davis, and he is 10 years old.
JT, behind you. Step.
Wow, this is such a throwback moment. Sorry, excuse me. Good evening. The Honorable Governor Rick Scott, Chairwoman Barbara Davis, and many other distinguished guests. My name is John Thomas Davis, but you, my friends, can call me JT. I'm a straight A student, just finishing the 4th grade at Harvard City Elementary. Last year, I won the first place medal for 3rd grade at the Brevard County Science Fair. I also have a perfect attendance record for the last 3.5 years, and I was born on the same day as former President Ronald Reagan, February 6th. Thank you all for joining us here this evening as our Brevard Republican Executive Committee brings to you outreach to the youth. You see, it seems like so long ago now that I was just 6 years old. And during a regular meeting of our BREC in October of 2009, did our committee unanimously pass a motion to make me an honorary member of the Executive Committee under our former chairman, Jason Steele. Thank you, Mr. Steele. Join me, please. I would also like to thank Chairwoman Barbara Davis for her leadership and Committee Chairwoman Linda Davis for this Lincoln-Reagan Day Dinner Dance, and for creating our theme, Outreach to the Youth. It's so good to see some of our young Republicans here with us tonight. Thank you to the Brevard Young Republicans and our newly elected President, David Bickerton, for his support. I thought for a while I would have to pull this off all by myself. I would like to thank you, each and every one of you, who have attended this evening, because it is each and every one of you who keeps the Republican Party strong, right here in our backyard, Brevard County. Of course, to our Honorable Governor, sir, it is truly an honor and privilege to have you here with us tonight. Thank you for inspiring the youth of today by showing us that hard work pays off, and a strong conservative foundation, a fiscally responsible policy, shows the youth of today how you care about our freedoms. That your leadership shows kids like me by working together we can reach our goals, and that someday we will seamlessly assume the task of leading our fellow citizens in the future. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Outreach to the youth. I like it. Okay, I will play the role of the youth, and you play the role of the outreach. What is it you will teach me? What is it that we need to know? And how will it keep me interested? Well, it looks like my part's going to be a lot easier. Or is it? Just think how much you already know, how much you have already learned. And I still have homework to do. How will you be able to keep me interested? What? With TV, media, internet, games, and yes, even school. With the overall attitude these days for politics, I ask you, how are you doing? And how can I learn well? Well, looks like it will be challenging for both of us. Here's a little trick my dad taught me. You tell me what you need and want, Then I will tell you what I need to know. And from there, we can begin to compromise and find out what works for both of us. How does that sound? As a youth, here's what I know works for me. Parental involvement. My dad has always shown me respect, asking me if I would like to help. I always said yes. I've volunteered on many campaigns, as long as I can remember. Governor, sir, I remember working on your campaign as well, and I'm only 10. I've attended many meetings, city councils, county commissions, Republican Party picnics, because you see, our future is in your hands. I consider you, because of my involvement, I personally know my congressman, my county commissioner, our tax collector, property appraiser, clerk of court, sheriff, and many others. Most important of all, I get to meet all of you and our constituents. After all, it is the taxpayers we serve. Of the people, by the people, and for the people. A famous quote by our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, during his speech at the Gettysburg Address. What was President Lincoln saying to the Union soldiers? He said it like this. 87 years ago, that means 87 years, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty. He was making a reference to 1776, our independence, and it ended like this. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from earth. He said this during our country's Civil War. Our country was fighting itself. But don't we do the same thing every 2 years? We do. We fight for political domination. We support who we know and who will lead us the best. So, if we're going to keep winning, we need voters. We need more voters. Teach us, the youth, why our past can help us design our future. Get us involved by asking us for our help. Show us why it is so very important. Thank you, and good night.
Very
Now
nice.
I would like to introduce our next young conservative, a tad older than me, Andrew Pickett.
That's going to be a tough act.